Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Inside Guns with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. Today, I want to start the show off with one of my newer segments, Yankees 2 Cents. And the topic today that I want to add my 2 cents to is this trend of politicians, mainly, right-wing politicians, putting out Christmas cards where their entire family is holding rifles or guns or, handguns, whatever, ARs. And this has got a lot of people in a tizzy. And a lot of people have asked me, what do I think about this, especially in the live chats? Well, here's what I think. I think a lot of people are upset because they think, oh, Christmas and guns don't go together. Nothing about Christmas means it has anything to do with guns. Maybe not if you're just celebrating Jesus' birthday or something, but I personally celebrate Santa Claus and Rudolph and blah, 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 and the whole Christmas thing altogether. And there's a rich tradition of guns going with that. I remember as a kid the ads for toy guns, real guns, etc. that you saw around Christmas time. And before my time, not actually before my time, but when I was born, before the 1968 Gun Control Act, you even had ads in like the Sears catalog, Christmas ads for guns. It was very common. So guns and Christmas actually have a long history of going together. In fact, a lot of kids get their first firearm, their first rifle, Christmas. That's when they get it. It's a big time for a lot of kids. Especially, they start off getting their first BB gun, then maybe they get their first .22. So I think there's a huge connection between Christmas and guns. So I don't really buy that argument. But the main argument people were making is that it is kind of crude and it's disrespectful to people that have lost loved ones to firearms. Especially when Massey did it, the one you've been seeing here, where he has his entire family holding ARs. And it was the day after there had been a school incident where multiple students lost their lives. So people are like, that's very disrespectful to those parents. And do I agree with that? No, not at all. Because here's the thing. If a bunch of kids had died in a car wreck, let's say they were driving a new, what's a good car kids like nowadays? I don't know, the Pontiac Bonneville is not a thing anymore, but let's just say the Pontiac Bonneville. And a bunch of kids had died in a Pontiac Bonneville in an accident the day before, and then some politician poses with his new Pontiac Bonneville. Is that disrespectful? No, it isn't. Saying that them posing with firearms is disrespecting these parents would be the same thing as saying that, well, because he took a picture with his car, that's disrespectful to the kids that died in that car wreck. It's not. Those two things have nothing to do with each other. And here's a little secret that I bet a lot of you haven't considered. I bet you Massey or any of these politicians that are sending out these Christmas cards with guns on it didn't send them to any of the parents that lost children in the school shooting. I bet they were more conscientious than that, had more wherewithal than to actually do something that stupid. I don't think they even know any of the parents. So I doubt that any of those parents would ever even known that these people put out a Christmas card. In fact, I don't think the parents would have known it even happened if it hadn't been for the media getting so offended. Because most of the people that were bitching about it was media people. So I'm sorry, I don't find anything offensive about the cards. I don't think they're a dig at the parents. I don't think they're disrespectful to the parents. I don't think they're so out of context or out of the feel of the season. You know what I'm trying to say here. I think they go fine with Christmas. And, like I said, not disrespectful of anybody. Now, maybe if they had sent them one like, haha, here's your Christmas card, that'd be disrespectful. But none of them did that. This is just another case of the media, instead of reporting the news or investigating real stories, just engaging in sensationalism and division. Because this isn't even a story as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, the parents of those children would have never even known these cards existed if the media hadn't shoved it in their faces. So this is just another example of how the media should be doing its actual job instead of just engaging in social commentary and divisive storytelling. All right, before I move on here, I want to address a little bit of controversy about something I said on my channel the other day. Seems some people are questioning the validity of some information I reported. I had talked about how I put a poll on my website on my Patreon site actually, where people got to vote on what gun I bought for Christmas. Either a Model 19 Carry Comp or a 360 PD from Smith & Wesson. And the 360 PD ran away with it. 74 votes for the M19 and 55,001 votes for the 360 PD. Some people have been like, those tallies don't add up. I don't think that many people voted in the actual poll. I think something is amiss here. Well, to you people, I want to point out you're absolutely wrong. You can't prove anything, at least. And if you want to have Rudy Giuliani look into it, feel free. But I stand by those numbers. I think that was a free and fair election of which gun that I would receive for Christmas. And I think a lot of people out there are just sore losers. It's just the M19 crowd being sore losers. They couldn't bring it to the polls, so now they got to make it like it's a controversy. But I stand by those numbers. And for anybody who wants an independent audit of those numbers, kiss my ass. It is what it is. And like I said, if you don't like it, you can suck it. All right, with that being said, I want to move on here. And I want to talk about something tonight I haven't talked about in a long time. I want to talk about TYMPP, the Yankee Marshal Posse Pistol Project. I want to remind people that this is a program that if you're someone who wants to exercise your Second Amendment rights and can legally do so, but just can't afford to do so because of financial reasons, TYMPP could solve that problem for you. All you got to do is nominate yourself over at tympistolproject.com. A lot of people, it seems like, don't remember we do this because no one ever promotes it. You definitely won't hear another gun channel promoting it. And then I am really bad at self-promotion, so I don't promote it either. But if you're someone that finds yourself in a rough spot, you need a firearm, you want a firearm, but you just can't afford it, you want to exercise your Second Amendment rights, you want to protect your family, TYMPP might be able to help you, so go over and check it out. And I also have people ask me, your channel does such a great thing like that. How do we support your channel? What's the best way? PayPal, whatever. Best way to support the channel, as always, has been patreon.com. Go over to patreon.com/the Yankee Marshal. Become a patron. That is the best way to support the channel. Don't listen to those other channels that say they're anti-gun. I deal with them all the time with gun issues. They are not anti-gun. What they are anti is a lot of the shady shit those channels try to do on their own page, and they don't want to be associated with it. So, if you want to support the channel, go on over to patreon.com/the Yankee Marshal. If you're someone who wants to apply for TYMPP, go on over to tympistolproject.com. Now remember, these are two totally separate things here I'm talking about. One is supporting my channel, and the other is dealing with TYMPP. So whichever bit of information here was more important for you, awesome. I'm glad to give it to you. And hopefully it won't be 2 years before I mention it again. All right, everybody, before I go, I got two things to say. One is I just realized I'm wearing all green in front of a green screen. So hopefully you're not going to be able to see through me this whole video. Hopefully I'll be able to work that out in post. And also I want to remind everyone that we're still giving away a Glock every Friday. In fact, we'll be giving away the second one tonight. So come to the live chat 6 p.m. tonight. See if you've won, if you've entered. If you've donated to Fur Friends Animal Rescue, this is something my channel's doing as a thank you to people who actually donate to that animal charity. So if you've donated $10 or more to them through my website, come on into the live chat tonight, see if maybe you won yourself a Glock. And if you haven't entered yet at all, the slate wiped clean as of 12:01 a.m. this morning, and anyone who donates after that will be registered for next Friday's Glock giveaway. So keep those donations coming in to Fur Friends Animal Rescue because it is a very worthwhile cause. We need animal rescues now more than ever because animals are being abused, neglected, and dumped at record rates we've never seen before. So places are struggling to help provide care for these animals. So go over, give what you can, be generous. I don't ever ask you to be generous to me, but please be generous to the animals because they desperately need us and we want to do everything we can for them. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off tonight. Say thanks everybody for coming. Hope you come back again on Monday. Until then, everybody remember, always carry and stay safe until I see you again.